Let's see. Good morning. Jess Cartwright, first on the board. Good going, Jess. Good morning, cuz. Randy Carnes, good morning. Brightenstein, up and early. Good to have you on the show. Sue Francis, good morning. Gretchen Bishop, good morning. Eddie Ambrose, good morning. Mr. Dave Dixon, good morning. Paula Jack, good morning. Betty Carlson, that's my aunt, good morning. Paula Scholl, good morning. Tracy Wilbur Carroll, good morning. Deb, good morning. Good to have you on the show. So, Brett Wyford, my good friend, how good to have you on the show as well. Good to hear from everybody. Kathleen Beckett Napier, my content sharing, we can do this, good, excellent friend. Thank you. So, this morning, we're trying something new. All I'm doing is reading the chats. This show is being remotely produced. Pretty crazy. So Mr. Scott Dietering from Scott Dietering Photography has partnered with Pat's Pandemic Podcasters, and there we go. See, that's him. It's not me. I'm not doing any of that. So it's kind of magic, you know. We're trying stuff. So we'll see how it goes. If there's any kind of screw ups or mess ups, it's totally his fault. Now, for those of you that don't maybe know Mr. Scott Dietering traveled with me and the bands for years and years, and he was in charge of all things, and sometimes like, and it's kind of interesting that it's sometimes like we were like, you know, let's put him in charge. Well, he'll figure it out. I don't know why that would seem like a good thing. I have something in my teeth. You have snow? No snow here. I can't remember the last white Christmas we had in Columbus. It's been a while. We just never seem to catch it. But it's 2020. Might be that year. Might be the year that we get it. So, Dylan Christian, good morning. Betty Carlson, good morning. Good morning, Scott. Yeah, there you go. So, if you hadn't seen or heard the news, what's wrong with Scott? I don't know. He's just not maybe he's not that smart. I don't know why he would listen. He somehow jumped on our gang and just like, so the early days of, you know, Saving Jane and Mother Trucker and these cover bands and like around town, it was brutal schedules that we were doing. We were playing all the time, and we were living pretty hard. We were living a pretty hard life. And 10% chance of snow on Christmas. I'll take it. That's better than we thought. Karen Buzzard, that's my ma. Pat's Pandemic Podcast Plus on the way. I hadn't even thought of that. That is perfect. I love it, Curtis. That's perfect. That's you know, market. It's all about marketing. It's all on how you spin it. So yeah, this is the new plus. Hey, Albert Joseph Angelo, AJ Angelo, my good friend. Good to see you. You're up and early, doing the thing. So speaking of up early, I started getting notifications like your Gmail is down, your this down, your this is down, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really want to get, most of my Gmail is, you know, subscriptions or not subscriptions, you know, like when you're like, I wonder how much these shoes are. And you hit click, and then you're like, you have to subscribe. You're like, fine, I subscribe. I just want to know how much the shoes are. So that's most of my Gmail account is like, I was curious how much the shoes are. And it's all these just spam, I guess, for lack of a better word. But YouTube is also Google. Morning, Jason Bragg. Julie Stover, good morning. Yeah, Jason, you know, you're not wrong. You know, who knows? I saw a meme. It was like, you wake up, you go to bed December 31st, wake up, and it says December 32nd. Exactly. Shoes for 3 easy payments of $19.95. At that, in 3 months, I need new shoes anyways. So You know what, Jessica? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of terrifying. Like, school was canceled. Like, well, not canceled. All right, it was a 2-hour delay. How hilarious is this? That our search engine went down, because that's what Google is to me. A search engine went down, and they canceled school. Like, isn't that crazy? By the way, I have an old couch cushion right there if anybody needs it. The couch is long gone. Couch cushion was still here. So if you need a couch cushion, it's pretty decent shape, I guess. You can have it. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. So we were talking this morning that's the new snow days. You're right. Everyone, they're dancing in the streets if kids still danced. Yeah, Google's back up right now, and like some of their main functions are all up and running. So maybe some delays or some lags, but for the most part, everything's okie doke, hunky dory. So that's pretty cool. So yesterday, a lot of you saw and shared the promo video that Scott and I did. Oh, nice. There you go. Come get it. Actually, you know what, Jessica? I'll deliver it. I'll deliver it for you, no problem. I'll just drive by and just wing it out the window. Yes, it was a pretty big deal here about the whole no school, because that is one thing I saw. Morning, Jim Black. Good to have you. Good to have you on the show. A month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago, but anyway, like in in New York, I think they announced that they're not going to do snow days anymore. Then all the other districts are saying, yeah, that's a great idea. We don't need to do snow days anymore because we have remote learning. Well, then, the universe is like, but what if beep boop? What if I hit that? No remote learning, snow day. So it's cool. Kids get, but here we don't have any sleds. There's no snow to sled on. We have a sled, but there's no snow. See what I've been out here about 8 minutes. Let's see. I feel cold today. My feels like might be kind of cold. I just got a text message coming through. Yeah, no sleds on snow here. So Scott, my producer, you got to remind me to bring my production table out to the garage so I can set stuff on. Yeah. I can tell you what I want for Christmas. Just a nice quiet day. That's all. That's all I want. Just a nice quiet day. So the video that I showed and shared, you guys did amazing. I'm going to be kind of relentless. We're going to show it. I'm going to show it several more times. We've got some sponsorships that we're going to talk about. Tomorrow morning show is going to be just kind of like this, kind of just ramping everybody up. But tomorrow night at 5:59 p.m., we're going to hit the go button, and I have no idea how it's going to go. I have nothing but the best of thoughts and hopes. I hope that we go smooth. I've got a lot of great guests lined up. Finalizing some of that schedule. I'm not sure what the crawler is. That's all right. I love skiing. I do miss that. I haven't got to ski much in the last several years. That's okay. It's all right. I went snowboarding a few years ago. I'm not a snowboarder. I don't know what it is. I've tried it multiple times. I wish I could get good at it, but I think I'm just at this point. It's just it's not in my my learning scope, my scope of learning. But the cold weather, snow, I think actually we're supposed to. Oh, ha! I got it. There's the crawler. I called a ticker. That's weird. I didn't. Now I know. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So we're gonna do the show. All right. No, I'm a good skier. Good enough. I don't know what you're talking. You can see it. Sometimes I miss that stuff. I miss it. It goes too fast. Okay, interesting question, Randy. Which platform do I recommend, Facebook or YouTube? I would say whatever you've been watching the show on probably works the best. YouTube is a little untested for me and my team, to be quite honest. So when you go back and watch them, they're perfectly fine. Live, I believe there's a slight delay in the YouTube, but I don't know. I guess I don't think it's going to matter too much. It's going to be amazingly. Who's that guy? Yeah, Facebook you can share, but also on YouTube you can share the actual link to it. So there you go. No, man, it needs more people like us, like what we're doing. I'm just the guy. I'm just the talking one. I'm the loud one. That's all. That's all it is. You can comment on YouTube. It's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern. That is a good question. My good friend, Mr. Dave Dixon, is going to join us, but he is in the UK, so that time is going to be a slightly different for him later in the day. Yeah, actually, if somebody wants to go over to YouTube right now, Scott, if you want to put that in the link, like in the comments, can you do that? Can you put that in there? But I want to see how quickly I see the comment. That'd be interesting. Now I don't know. There you go. I don't know when the show's going on. There's going to be people speaking and singing songs and dancing and whatever they want to do. To be quite honest, it's 3 hours of absolute mayhem. I don't care. Like the people I've lined up, I trust them. Like, here's your 10 to 15 minutes. Have a good time. Even though it's a prime time show, I have instructed people that it is a family-friendly show, so to keep profanity and nudity to a minimum. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys were expecting some type of after dark Pat's Pandemic podcast show, but that's not going to happen. That wasn't bad. As far as Scott, you just YouTube Landia. That's sweet. So yeah, I think it's going to work cool. Now I'm just going to warn everybody now. There is a little bit of audio. You can be pantsless. I'm just not gonna show, like I could be pantsless right now. You don't know. There might be some audio squiggles here and there, and we're going to work through them. All right. Like every once in a while, it might just be like, what is going on here? Why can't why can't we yeah, I can see the comments on Facebook or YouTube. Somebody knocked down my couch cushion. No, I think that they're platform centric. So the YouTube comments are on Facebook or on YouTube, and the Facebook comments are on Facebook. From other shows that I've watched, that seems to be the case. There, Jess Carter, there you are. It is, Carrie. It's like I'm everywhere. Philip, good to see you, my friend. I don't think you can, Scott. I don't think you can see them all, but maybe. Actually, Scott's a producer now. I'm just the talking head. Put some coffee in them. Push him out in front of the camera. We got a show to do. I get it. I've been the monkey before. You just go dance. That's what you do. So, anyways, you guys have been amazing. There's already money starting to come in for the bike. I really am setting my sights now on a couple of bikes. I think we can do it, and it's not like I'm not expecting any one of you to do more than what you've done. Just tell people what we're doing, and it's going to take. I don't know. There needs to be a question mark at the end of your statement, Jason. Like, I'm talent. I'm just the guy that you push out front and talks a bunch. I can just blah 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 talk about whatever. But sharing it, asking people to share it. Hey, look, we have a new logo. So it does vary because each bike is actually custom built to each individual child. That's the great thing about this whole thing. I was talking with Lauren last night. She's the founder of the foundation. We were just like they just did a bike. We were bike number 126. They just did number 127. Yes, it will be Christopher Promises. It's just their donation link, but it's going to be their PayPal account, and I'm getting a little bit more information. Mundog apparently doesn't know I'm on the air. He doesn't know. Yeah, the donations we haven't. Oh, you guys you're too quick on the go. Scott, if you want to share it, that's cool. We already got a few $100s in there just from yesterday. So we're not even going to start at zero tomorrow. We're going to be to the plus. So that's super, super cool. When I was talking with Lauren, I said this is going to be, as far as I'm concerned, if you guys are concerned, I'm not telling them you said that, Eddie. I'm not. It's going to be an annual event, and maybe biannual. Maybe we'll do one in July, and then we'll do one in for in December or something like that. The goal would be to do it live, with a real show, with a back like bands, all that kind of stuff. But this is just version 1 of Buzzard's Bikeathon, and I really want to buy a ton of bikes. There's just literally nothing better. Oh, look at that. Link in the comments. Look at that. You guys are already so friggin' awesome. I can't believe it. Look at that. Just look at that. So tomorrow, patience. I'm gonna have a little chit chat in the beginning. I'm gonna be just handing off throughout the show. Some handoffs will be smooth, some will just be terrible. But it's gonna be great. I think this is something that collectively we'll talk about later. I think you'll be at your next Zoom meeting and be like, I watched this ding dong from Columbus, Ohio. But he's from some place called Frogtown, but we're not even sure which one. He's from one of the 3 frog towns. Starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. And boom, we're gonna have 2 quick guests right away. Dave Dixon's gonna come on for a few minutes, and then Mr. Bob Pyzik's gonna get the show rolling. Bob Pyzik is a wizard on guitar and singing. So what we're doing is, so it's one pour-in spot. They don't get a steady stream of donations on a random basis, on a regular basis. So we're going to just say, from the point of promotion through tomorrow night, that's what we're going to raise. And Lauren's going to be on. She's going to be giving us real-time updates as it goes in. So it's going to be. So I'm just going to tell you, this is already awesome. I am blown away by how great everyone is being, how quickly everybody has just been like, what do we got to do? You guys you're begging to pay to give the money. You're amazing. You're wonderful. This is going to keep rolling. We're going to do this a lot more. Could be a thing. Could be just that's what we do here in Columbus, Ohio. We buy bikes for kids that need them. So that being said, I do got to go in. I got work to do. My coworker's home today and not doing much. So, let's guess the weather real quick. Let me do the Mary Tyler Moore. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me pull this open. I'm cold today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say feels like 37. That's my guess. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, that was pretty good. I don't know. I might be destined for amateur. I do need to throw. Bob, we're showing our age. Thank you. I am a pretty good at the twirl. I got to be honest. And you got to commit to it. You can't half-ass a Mary Tyler Moore twirl. You gotta believe. Like that's what you have to do. Yeah, you know what? It's PayPal, so you could put a PPP or something like that. I'm going to be talking to Lauren this morning, anyways. So again, we were talking last night. They've never tried anything like this. I've never tried anything like this. You guys haven't tried anything like this. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. So hey, thanks, Mr. Dietering. I'll remember my table. And everyone, big thanks to Scott, remote producing. He's sitting in his basement, miles and miles away. And here I am, miles and miles away, and we're doing it. Like, God love the internet, even though when it goes down, we're all ruined. So everyone be safe, be warm, be cool. Share that video. And if you haven't shared it yet, share it. And if you did share it again. I know you're going to be sick of me, but we got it. We're raising money for bikes. Come on. I was going to end the broadcast, but I'm not going to. All right, Mr. Dietering, it's all you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.